just checking my doors, make sure they're locked. Not that they don't lock by themselves all the time. And yes, they do it when my keys are in the car too. Luckily enough, the only time that's happened was when the husband, it was in the garage and the husband was right there. So, let's see if the scheduling worked. It's just dead air. How in the hell can I have this throat, excuse me, with a cough drop? I wonder if that's my one person. Good night, one person. Sort of like a Carol Burnett thing. Good night, one person. And yes, the brain's going to be stuck in nostalgia. Because guess what I saw last night by accident? I know it's easy to say by accident, but animal crackers. Marx Brothers. 4 brothers. One had a shoe polish mustache. The other one was Italian. The other one didn't speak. And the other one was normal and cute. Hi, Buzz. Hi, Papa Cat. Hi, Nebulous. Yes, I've been a little chatterbox today, earlier on other streams. I'm trying to think of a... Why is there so much crap against clubs? Organization, a network. Network actually might work. Of not a bunch of crabby old ladies, because we don't look like crabby old ladies. How about middle-aged monsters? Nah. Even though my my squirrel I got at GothCon, because it has teeth that go, "Arr!" I want to call it Natalie. I don't know why. I just do. So look, we're open again, and just looking around, seeing what we can see. What is that back there? Oh, that's a bust. I always wondered who was standing back there, but that's a bust. Hi, sitting. Yes, I'm going to get everybody to abbreviate or nickname everything eventually as we go along. So they're not paying attention to me. I'm not blocking the door. So let's see. What does that say in there? Oh yeah, somebody said that's a quote from the Ungreat One anyway. On the day when we can fully trust each other, there will be peace on earth. Well, that ain't gonna fucking happen, is it? Oh, I said the F word. Oh God, I'm only 3 minutes in. Hi, Robert James. Yeah, that's what I figured, it was him. So, aw, close the door, thank you. Push the door closed, thank you. Make sure they're both closed, thank you. I was watching it again as I came in. I violated my own directives of singing coming in because it gets the endorphins. Don't even ask. It was movie. Meryl Streep, Albert Brooks. Can't remember the name of it. But it's where Shirley MacLaine shows up in the This Is Your Afterlife. Oh no, it wasn't. It was, sorry, wrong one. It was Meryl Streep and Debbie Reynolds doing another movie. I should watch a movie that's like within 5 years one of these days. Because all I'm doing is watching a movie of 1934. Hi, Robert James. Yes, the singing one was confusing at first in the morning. Because I'm like, he's not singing. Ugh. To wake up is just insane. Oh, Carrie Ann's here? I missed you last night. I know I'm going to hell. Okay. Okay, yes, you can do your laundry. The bus they have it. I didn't get to see it. I actually saw it finally. I always thought that was somebody just standing there. Postcards from the Edge, yes. Indulgence. I've said indulgence ever since then because it was just way too funny. So yeah, singing I usually do on the way in to get the endorphins up, and then on the way home I will listen to sorry, break. They were talking about buildings. I was hoping they were talking about this one. Oh, where's my Xenu? Oh yeah, Sub Robert James. He's got the goofiest things there. Don't make judgments. It's just like back in the what did I say? The old days. I won't tell you who I voted for to ruin the earth or ruin the planet. So don't ask me. That's the way me and my dad used to be, because he was a military Republican and I was tree hugging. We weren't called leftists then. We were called tree-hugging earth people. But yeah, he came out with that one day and I just wanted to go, oh, see? You think we both were in the world. And he's like, he just looks at me. What? Me too. Me was too busy being insulted by that tat of a cross of Diana. Huh? Okay, I know that I have focus issues, and I actually have a brother who's schizophrenic and a cousin that was running through my family, but I'm usually not this disjointed. It's like I should make you guys put, who are you responding to? RJ ... ellipses, and then answer, because I'm like, I have a feeling that didn't have anything to do with me. I've always felt like I'm whining. I don't know. The weather is weird today. It's beautiful and cold. So, yet another part of a typical San Francisco summer. Let's go hunting and see if his car is here. Like I said, or there are two beat up VWs on this area. I could have swore there were two different license plates. But you never know, it is California. My beat up old Lexus. Oops, did I say that out loud? Like they don't know what my car is. Just because I haven't gotten the screwdrivers, the nails in my tires yet. I try to remember. I think that might be it down there. I don't want to go too far. But since I'm standing at a light pole, you know what I have? Oh, it looks like I might have to take a sticker off over there. I have transparencies that seem to be all over the place. Oh wait, I don't have any ones light enough to put here because this is all one dark color. Let's see. Yeah, it was just holding in the back and writing cult. So, and it's not with me. Why isn't it? Oh, I must have hung up more than I thought the other day. I've got a SPTV Foundation one that has all the info. I have one that was protecting it. No, see, sometimes I make no sense even to me. Is that possible? So we'll put it right there, and then I'm going to take off this. It's not illegal to take it off. This is, you know, my thing won't stick. This is a sticker, so I'm taking this Icky Sticker off. And I'm mad at the people who put it on my or on the plaque for the building. That wasn't, you know, that was tacky. So they're gonna put up with me taking off their stickers. Well, then after I saw what the paint did, or what the stickers did to the paint, it's like I'm just trying to. Ooh, that's interesting. That's like a plastic coating over it. Good store. Oh, Carrie, and I owe you to go look. That's what I need to go look for another serger. Me and Papa Cat have to go to the storage space because I have to fix it, because unfortunately Papa Cat has his great bursts of energy, but he doesn't know how to Tetris well, so our storage space isn't being used correctly. And I've been getting my energy back slowly but surely. If you ask me, since my long COVID, it always feels like it's part of it, because all of a sudden I just crash. Or I'm fixing my diabetes. So, which I'm trying to do not intelligently, which I'm trying to do not noticeably, so my brain can go, no, we want to kill you. So, okay, that's all I'm taking off for now. Ugh. So, it was weird. Yesterday I felt like everybody was following me, or, you know, floating around me or something. Just felt very oppressive here. I don't know why. And it's not today. Maybe it was just the weather. Weather was ultra weird. So, oh God, I'm not reading this, am I? Oh, not that bust. What is the Diana? Explain that. I bet your friends miss you, but you probably don't care. Bet your family miss you, and you probably don't care. Do you care about anything but making money for Davy? I don't know what you need it for, because you obviously have way more than enough money you guys need, because, you know, of all the buildings that are built, there's also some offshore account we hear about in Scientology International. The rumors are rampant about how you just hoard money and don't do anything good for your people, in or out. And you make them pay for rent for the buildings you already own. That's weird. Oh, okay, so we're not talking, we're just listening to me. Somebody's phone goes off. So, Carrie Ann's dash magnet in her clip. Dash magnet? Okay, gotta go look at this now. So, now I've got freaking, look at my hand. Now I've got everything on me. I was probably still using the wipe erase or the chalk ones. I have to learn to use permanent markers. On those transparent ones. Even though, who knows, that could also be permanent markers. So, let's see. Do I have one for this guy? I do. La la la. I just think also that the Sharpie, I've got to get something I can write on. Oh, I think it's the back of it again. I keep putting things on the back. I think the Sharpies just come off. So, that's the major problem. So I think they just come off. And I don't think this one's going to stick because it's the back of another one. No, it might. So, yes, I was listening to Aaron's thing yesterday about the book and the, you know, auditing stuff that I think is interesting, and I'm trying to, like, learn things again. Oh, that's why I needed it. Because this is the back. So I did the back. Wow. Brain dangerous, man. I swear to God. See, that's why I gotta get the craft room together. Maybe that's what I'll put on the thumbnail tomorrow, is a picture of my craft wall. So, because I am learning to take a step back and not try to do 50 things at once, even though it's really easy to screw up 50 things at once. So, it's one of those days. So, what do you have not going for you right now? Let's see. People don't like your religion. They think it's a cult. You have way too much money than you could ever do with it, and there's probably people embezzling it. In my opinion, the FBI and CIA and the FCC and you never know, ATF might even be after you. You could have the whole government after you and have a good time, because FCC would be because you're blocking signals somewhere. CIA would be that you're doing bad things out of this country. The FBI would be that you're doing bad things in this country, and it might have something to do with the post office. So you better make sure all your people are getting all of your mail, because if they're not getting their mail and it's all being directed to one place, that's illegal, and that's federal. So you won't recover from that, because you can't scare them into oblivion. If you can't scare a bunch of protesters in Bolivia into oblivion, then you're not going to scare the second generation of IRS people, because the ones that you guys messed with are probably all retired by now, living off their retirement going, I can't believe we let them get away with it. Freaks. Yes, sub to Carrie Ann. She rocks. She's got a big, furry, gray cat. She's got a cute, little, obnoxious, furry hot dog. We never get to see the other cat because he really doesn't like to play, but he's a big one too. They're brothers. So, yes, you need to do that. And one of these days, when we start doing more stuff at home, probably, I would say probably when it's storm days, definitely. I'm not going to try to go over the bridge, because do you know how many people, like, go 70 miles an hour on their phone? Oh my God, I can now tell the people who are on their phones, because they go from side to side, you know, dot to dot, bots dots, is the reason why, here goes another one, bots dots. It's the reason why there aren't as many as they used to be, because the man who made and developed them for Caltrans copyrighted them. This is before Caltrans got smart. So, and maybe it wasn't Caltrans, maybe it was just transportation. So they would have to pay him for every single one they used, you know, a penny or two or whatever. There was a dog being held over there. But that's why they're actually called bots dots, because the guy named Bots is the one who did it. I want a dog of that quiet. And it's like, I wish I could just come up to people and go, would you like me to hold on to your dog while you're out here or while you're there? You know, I wish I could just give off this vibe of, no, you could really trust me. I wouldn't hurt him or run away with them or anything like that. Anyway, so bots dots, yes. So people are driving and are going from side to side, and I'm just like, really? And every single time I follow them, they're looking at their phone. Most of the time when I follow them too, they're looking more at their phone. So who are you going to recruit this week? Do you have anybody in your family left to recruit and not feel guilty about? Apathy is not something you guys should be taught. Apathy is something that you should never be able to understand or get a hold of, because apathy just makes you a meat sack walking around doing what they want you to. Is that really how you want to live your life? If you don't need any direction, or if you want to be directed on everything you do, including breathing, then stay a Scientologist. If you would like to see what the world is really like and how you can enjoy it because I don't know how in the heck you're going to be able to figure out what happened in this life on your next life. So supposedly you're supposed to just keep repeating it until it hits you. Wow, that sucks. Freaks. That one was funny. And ISIS gonna cut you too. Share, Robert. Type it out. Remember, there's a limit. Last Supper at Olympics, and cannot easily speak about Aleister Crowley worship. I know people say it's the Last Summer. I thought it was Bacchus. So, and somebody else saw something that started with a B. I think I might have seen that, but I think they were silver. Going to one lane bridge, and there was traffic. When I got past it, there was a guy with a music sheet on his windshield playing the trumpet. That's awesome. In a very wrong way. But oh, that would have been time that I wish I had a phone, that I could take pictures or video, because I would have loved that. That puppy would have went viral. That is awesome. And see, now even Marilyn Honig is even talking about integrating her channel lifestyle and stuff like that too. Yeah, because you can keep this up. I mean, I'm the one who comes here 6 days a week. I'm the nut. But it's like, I would like to do something else. Also, I wanted to start another channel, but maybe just bring this channel with it and do the Scientology stuff and do the other stuff. Because this is what the channel was started for, was the brain fog. And I would really love to get into the brain fog because it was bothering me a lot lately. Practice makes perfect. Yes, Fuzz. Could you picture, you'd probably be driving to like symphony too. It's symphony practice. That would be so cool. So, yes, I got to watch Harpo Marx play the harp again last night. He was a real harpist, sort of like how Chico. Is that his real name? I mean, that's obviously not his real name, but Chico could play the piano. He was a accomplished pianist. So, yeah, it's funny and weird. It's the first time I've seen one of the movies in a long time too. It was like, oh my god, it's just one big stand-up act. I love it. And Marie Dressler, she knew what was going on. I'm sorry, but they say, oh, and she completely didn't know that what was going on. Bull. She did. She wasn't stupid or vapid or any of that crap. So he beat the guy that was at the toll booth trying to figure out why it was not taking the dollar bills he put into the coin basket. What? This is like watching a Marx Brothers movie. I haven't gone anywhere, have I? I'm lost in Austin, but I'm lost in Marx. So, let's see, who did you stop speaking to this week? If you've been in long enough, they don't miss you. They've given up. You can, journal it out. You have a bad thought in your head and you can write it down, and then it doesn't sit there anymore because you've actually expressed it somewhere. I'm sure you guys can't do journals because, then you'll be letting too much information out. Yeah, and all those audits, you figure, you know why they have them. They have them so they can blackmail you from coming out, in my opinion. It's bad in there. It makes me wonder, does anybody with that's a good person is in there, in my opinion? And how do you prove you are? Except by getting out. It's just a question. Just a question. Florida Man game? What is the Florida Man game? Oh my god, you two. So yes, now we're walking back up the street again, and now I have to do my daily try to, you know, scrape this off of here. You know, I was sort of giving these people that were in the Bay Area that were for him, you know, an ounce of tact, but obviously it didn't work that way. It's gonna take forever. I don't want to screw my nails up. Yes, I'm sorry, my vanity's more important. Hey, it's the lady. And yeah, she is, I wonder, she pops up though. So it's like, is she just that way because she's trying to avoid me? Or is she that way because of the niacin? We can't see her anymore. Bummer. Zeppo. That was easy. He was cute. Of course you're gonna remember his name. Google words Florida man and your birthday month and day, not year. Oh God. It was Zeppo. Or are you answering her? I mean, their names were something else, obviously. But I really did believe that Chico was Italian. The one thing that was so wrong but made me laugh so hard was Harpo's chasing the pretty woman all over the place. Yeah, that's what he usually does, and I know it's so inappropriate, but it just made me laugh so much. And the one thing though, at the end of the movie, when he passes everybody out, he sees the girl, he's about to pick her up and go, but he decided to gas himself so he could lay down next to her, because it was all sleeping stuff to grab or to put a painting back or something. So he just like turned around, did himself, and laid down next to her. So that was actually good. I wouldn't expect something like that then. I would expect something like he'd put her over his arm and just take off with her. But no, it was really cute. So, but it was, oh my God, I haven't watched like real comedy like that in a long time. Oh my God, the first half an hour I had a headache. So, oh, Gummo. I thought it was Zeppo. Oh, 5? Oh, wait, don't know that. I've never studied the history. I've watched it before on YouTube, but I didn't pay attention. Right, you're right. Yeah, no, Zeppo was the one in the early or in the beginning of their careers. So, yes, this was the movie with, oh God, what? There was something in it. I can't remember. Well, there was Harpo putting his leg in everybody's hand, which is fun. People do it. People go for it and realize what they're doing. I used to do it when I was a teenager, maybe even my 20s. Who knows? Let's see. What should I say this time? You shouldn't let your building rot. I'm sure that eventually earthquake inspectors, because it'll happen if we have a decent one here, that doesn't knock down your building, because it won't, will come and inspect your building to see if you're going to have to put reinforcements in it. And you won't be able to blow that off very long, because San Francisco is weird about earthquakes. And then they'll see that that door never opens. And then they'll see that you're blocking the other one. And we'll see what else can do that I have nothing to do with. Ha! I just sit here and tell you how disconnected from the real world you guys all are. Freaks. Yes, Groucho, Harpo, and Chico. Yes. So are you having a thing clearance sale? Just wondering. I like things that have a deep discount. How about that one? Does that make you happy? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, because what's his bucket? LRH. Was it Crowley? He got his first wife from? Well, because we also have the Church of Satan house here that's, I think they finally painted it. It used to be black for years after he died, and they finally painted it a different color because I think his son, daughter, whoever died. So it's in Alamo Square where the painted ladies are, which is really funny. Oh, but it isn't Aleister Crowley. It's or is it? See, I'm not being a good Garth girl today. I am just not up on my satanic goofiness. It's because I've been watching heavy metal guys all day, or past couple of days. Let me think. No, it's the other guy. Because he'd come to the door even and go, nope, you can't come in. You know, he would make fun of people because it's like, no, you can't be a Satanist. But yeah, people would always come to the house because it was painted black. So I think the son finally sold it or something, because that house had to be worth $3 or $4 million by the time it wasn't black anymore. So, do I pronounce it wrong? I always say Thetan or Thetan. I probably pronounce it wrong. Do I pronounce it wrong? Is it Thetan or Thetan? I'm just wondering, because at least if I'm going to like pick on you guys, I should do it with the correct wording, don't you think? Or is it an accent thing? Since I'm Northern California and have been all my life and from the 80s, I just have a whole new dialect of my own. That's really weird. So, Thetan or Thetan? Which would annoy you more? Thetan or Thetan? Just asking. Thank you. Oh God, it must be getting warmer. The sewers are starting to smell. I hate big cities. Ugh, gross. Thetan. Thank you. I'll probably still say, I say Thetan. Thetan? No, I do just say Thetan. Or Thetan. I throw an H in there somewhere. Maybe I'm just finally starting to forget all of my diction. If I start lisping, tell me. That's what public school did back in the 70s. 3 days a week, an hour every day, or 3 days a week, an hour in every session for 3 years. So, Satan with the lisp, the ASL have said. Phaeton? Oh my God, that's right, Phaeton. Oh my God. Can you just picture Cindy Brady going, Phaeton, moving her curls? Because that's how bad my lisp was. That's why I went into speech for 3 years. So now I have to grow my hair out, curl it, put things in it, and then just come out here and go, Satan. Oh, that's just too funny. Sometimes I'm just funny. Oh, God, that would be so, like, appropriate. Well, no, whenever I'd have to explain why I was in speech class for so long, I basically, you know, I'd say I had a lisp, and people go, well, how bad was it? I go, Cindy Brady? And people will understand that, because it's just like, you didn't take 3 years of speech classes during school year, or 3 school years of speech classes 3 days a week to get rid of a lisp. And I'm like thinking, you should have saw the lisp. So okay, so it's going now that there's the guy over there with the sort of head banging vest, and then there's this guy over here with the iPad or something. Probably watching me. Got nothing better to do. Yes, the evil tiki. I'm sure Hawaiians were really loving that one. I know. I think also it's like not just memory fog, but I think it's also maybe getting older. That sounded like a parrot, but it wasn't. I think it was a crow. I would love it if parrots came here early. So, and I would love it if any of this crap scared me. I have spent way too much time in urban areas. So yeah, we've got the guy with the iPad, the guy with the afro. I thought there was one more, but he's walking away. Those two have been there for about 5 minutes at least right now. So, oh, and I should come hang out here because they should be coming back from wherever. That and those guys would have to move and make it obvious. You know, they're like, oh, she has a Lexus. We'll follow her. We'll follow her home. No, you won't. Yeah, I dare you to follow me home. You should see our neighborhood. We're like one of those Twilight Zone movies where everybody, or shows where everybody knows exactly what everybody else is doing. So, yeah, because those parking spots are ours, damn it. I almost got on their butts in my commune the other day about, you know, you guys are starting to sound a little superior. But then I went, wait a minute. What if one of the cootie people decide to put up flyers or something? They wouldn't like that either. We may be the weirdos in our commune, but, you know, we're their weirdos. So, oh, let's see. I know. It's like, I am so sorry. I am not making the Chatters chat today for some reason. I just haven't had it in me for the past 3 days. And I want to keep coming out because Butthead should be here in a moment, or should be in it. So, is Lord God King Buu here? I would assume that he would be, considering how much time we're spending talking about him. And, you know, it's a rumor, but we're getting it from the good rumor mill you guys have in there that talk to our other people just being there. So it's like, yeah, is it going to be him? Do you guys relocate to here? Do you have one person that just won't leave you alone? Just a question. You know, are they like getting him ready with his robes and things? But he's 40. That's awfully old for you guys, isn't it? Considering that Davy was 25. But he was a usurper, wasn't he? So 25 to, 65, so he can retire, so you can bring Aaron in. That just sounds so weird. When I say Aaron, I think I'm thinking of ASL. So, I'm sorry, Mr. Cairo? Lord God King Buu, whatever his name is. So, you guys are all getting him ready, huh? It'll be interesting. I bet you he will never even mention Braille or San Francisco or anything ever again. How's that? I really like the fact that you want your people with more apathy than a dictator. Interesting, freaks. So, yeah, no, all I have to yell at them now is nastiness because, or, you know, telling them what they're missing because of the time they won't send me with the door. That could have freaking hurt. I opened that door to help that other guy the other day who looked at me completely terrified. I was like, I wanted to go, dude, I'm doing something nice. I'm not dropping this door on you. So yeah, I opened the door and it was just like, holy crap, that could have hit me. That door is heavy. So it's like, it's no fun. I have no interest in helping them get out right now. Besides the fact that it's probably all Sea Org anyway. And they're all just, you know, unfortunately, they need to have, you know, I guess, karmic kick upon the head. So nothing that I'm going to do because they probably all just put in, you know, earplugs and listen to LRH's latest, Davy's latest version of LRH's latest version. How's that for over and over and over again? So my afro is still there. Yeah, I think they're, because he's definitely not doing the homeless thing. So He's talking to somebody. I thought he was talking about, he said BMX. I thought he was talking about motorcycles or bicycles or something. So, I don't know. Interesting. And the other guy's over there. You know, the usual. So, don't feel like bothering the tour guide right now. So I'll just stand over here and, you know, do whatever. Fair play rules use. The fair play use. Yeah, you should try it sometime. Who was an aristocrat? I didn't think LRH was. Crowley might have been. Nebulous. So, yeah, they were besties until he took his girlfriend to become his first wife. That's sort of like, yeah, we all know that by now. That's the thing. Maybe we should just start back from the beginning again. Hi, Tsuki. How are you? Meow, meow, meow. Start the whole process all over again. I should go look at the older videos and see what I can recycle for a little while, because I just got taken so off track by them being aggressive. So, because it just isn't in me. Your Majesty. That's really cute. So yeah, it's like I need to take a different tact, or maybe should add some more history, or, you know, where this can be. One of the thumbnails the other day was the Black Cat Cafe. That is my deli across the street. That's what it used to be. Yeah, it's like if you can't save it, buy a plaque for it. That's the way we sort of are here. They're just not big circles into the ground, except for the Scientology one here. You guys have seen it, right? For some reason, they needed a big old medallion. Maybe if you step on the medallion, you get all your thetans. See? I said it wrong. Yes. That's what we're fighting, Nebulous. The tax status, the CA. It's the one thing I don't talk about, is because I was CA'd when I was 5 to 10, about 3 days a week. Oh, they're leaving me. Oh, I wonder what did I do? Yeah, the guy with the afro is gone, or he's leaving. I don't know where he's going. Oh, the other guy who is standing across the street is now standing near the afro guy. And there was a third one I didn't know about. Lady with bob blonde hair. So, I wasn't that interesting, so I don't know what they're watching. Maybe they're watching something else. So, I have no clue. Oh well. It's nice to know I'm not that important, guys, and you send whoever that is away. Because that's just a good waste of money. There's nothing new, exciting, or aggressive that comes from me. All the aggression comes from you. Because you guys are all angry that you're stuck in there, not only just having to make money for Davy, because, you know, that's the way this organization runs, is on the almighty dollar, or euro, or Kruger, or pound, or whatever, you know, country you're in. But you won't get it reverted to, because what do you put in the international bank? Do you get it exchanged first and then put it in the bank, or do you get it in the native money and then have it exchange itself in the bank? Do you guys have a bank? That's interesting. Somebody should figure that one out. If it's just a bunch of accounts, or maybe a bank, that would be interesting. I'm sure there's an international banking fund somewhere that would, you know, want to take a look into it. Just my opinion. Hi, El Sorrento. Haven't seen you in a while. Name? His name. Let me see. Oh, okay. Well, that actually makes sense. And I was wondering, I need to look that one up then. The Black Cat. So yeah, because Pinocchio's gone. So it lasted a long time too. It sort of sucked when it went away, but it just got to be too expensive. So yes, international, Scientology International is where all the money is funneled through. But that's the thing. Are they? They could be a bank technically, or maybe a financial institution or something, depending on what country they're in. So I haven't looked at that part because I wasn't interested into it until now. So I've just been more or less United States and even California focused. So it's like, okay, international. Since they don't do any charity, in or out, and I don't consider that a religion if they don't do that. And so there is just money bleeding from this place. Well, not this place. It's pretty damn quiet around here. So I think I might have to change my day off too, because Tuesday seemed to be busy, and they didn't expect that. It's like, I'm going to have a rotating day off because they didn't expect me here yesterday. So that's why it was rather busy. So, offshore is both a prediction and a royalty? Ask any state investor type. I'll ask a friend of mine, but yeah, no, I'm thinking of it more as the cartel type thing. You know, when you all learned in the 80s about where all the money went with the drugs. It was like, yeah, I get my financial education from whatever scandal is happening at the moment. Police would arrest gay men during bar sweeps. The jail was across the street. Crowley would end her shows out on the sidewalk singing "God Save Those Nelly Queens." Yes. And there was the diner that was actually the first gay place before Stonewall. But as usual, New York gets to take all our credit. So yeah, history like that. Oh, and I have to mention at least once a stream, we need a mixed race woman from Oakland to be president. Now that would be the ultimate FU world, because nothing good is supposed to come from Oakland. Neener, Compton Diner, yes. So vote for Kamala if you like it or not, because we don't need that whack job in the office, but we need a woman from Oakland. Do you know how many dances I'm going to do when she wins? Oh my God. The things they'd say about people from Oakland. I grew up in it. So they were not nice to us at all. Never going to get anything accomplished. You're from Oakland. So, I guess we did. We have a president from Oakland. So, are you enjoying yourself in there? It looks like your door's warped or something. You should probably get that fixed, or unlock the other door so it can figure out how to fix itself. Because if both doors were working, both doors would align with each other. That's just simple contractor stuff, restoration stuff. It's like, you guys are destroying what little is left in this building, and I hope you get in trouble for it. I can't find anybody to get you in trouble for it, so you're getting away with it. Apathy. That's what it is, right? It's just more apathy. You know, apathy is what's going to bring the world down. It has nothing to do with Satan or Xenu or, you know, any of that crap. It's apathy. We all need to focus a little bit more on compassion and understanding, but, you know, you guys are too apathetic to understand that. freaks. So, yeah, the cafeteria. I remember that because we didn't have cafeterias by the time I was little. We had Walgreens, or not Walgreens, Woolworths, and who else? Sears? Capwells? That had, like, you know, little cafes in them, or they called them diners. So yeah, it's just like, I'm sort of like, I think it's what it is. I'm so used to coming in here with a reason and a purpose and offering a helping hand towards people. But it's like, after almost getting smacked with that door and then having that man just look at me completely terrified when I tried to help him. And then yesterday when I was telling the vested, one of the vested ones that, no, really, just pull the door open. It's like, you know what, F you. I'm done being nice. So you're going to put up with me being spicy. Put some red chili freaks. Red chili I'm just going to say freaks again. Red chili flakes in my grape nuts in the morning. And yes, I like grape nuts. Or as I nicely call them, rocks. The only cereal in the world that does not melt when you put milk on them. So, oh, what are you doing? Yes. Yeah, just gonna get some of that aggro out for a little while, because it's like, I'm sorry, but even I want to be appreciated once in a while. And the door by itself, yeah, that was scary. But the guy, when I opened the door, just looking at me terrified like I was gonna do something, was just like, dude, what the hell are they telling you in there? I am sorry. I am not the devil. You may want me to be, but it ain't gonna work that way, so get in there. I wanted to say, would you stop looking at me like that? Yes, and if they don't like cheese, they're hopeless. Yes, I was watching Marilyn talk about cheese today, and Vermont cheese, and I think I said something in the chat that said Tillamook, because I'd say a third of my family is from Oregon. So, and I have a Tillamook cow, which Carrie Ann would enjoy. He's my travel stuffed animal, because I have to have a stuffed animal, because I'm screwed up. And I have to have a stuffed animal to sleep with. Isn't that nice? See what CSA does to you? Oh, hi, Desert Dog. I didn't even say hi. I'm just like, no, listen to me. I rock. So yes, it's nice to know that your elders look on people who are trying to help them with complete terrified expressions and was waiting for me, I don't know, to pass on some evil energy to them or something. Well, there's no such thing. You should at least give people that credit, because not everybody wants to have everybody else drop dead around them when they walk by them. I was trying to help that gentleman, and he just looked like he was completely and utterly terrified of me. How weird are you guys? Have you ever thought of that? You know, for having somebody in your little organization look at me, who's trying to help them, completely terrified and even recoiled away from me. You guys have some problems. You know, just like, I don't know how you're going to convince people to even come and play in your org when you teach them not to come near us. And I mean us as the rest of the world, not us as the ones who sit here and talk to your doors. So you should probably lighten up a little on some of that, or you're going to be like, your numbers will dissipate faster than you ever expected, freaks. Oh, that's funny, Nebulous. Oh. So, yeah. No, it just got to me. It was like, holy crap, dude. At your age, you had to be 80 at least. And just looking at me, it's like, how do you exist if other people like help you? if when someone who's just holding a door open for you, you look like you're waiting for them to send down the lightning on them. It's like, wow, did you really have to live your whole life like that? Unfortunately, people like that, you don't want to get out because you don't know, you'd have to ask them, do you have family? Do you have family that would take you? Because you don't want someone like that to be homeless because they have no freaking clue what it's like to be out in the real world, which is so weird. So, I think I'm going to end early today. I have to go get granite cleaner for my kitchen island, which is bigger than my bedroom that I grew up in. Not even going to talk about it. And do household chores so I can have the house ready for the election, the viewing party. And I have to go sacrifice some virgins. No, I'm sorry. I'm starting to look my age at least, because people would always ask me, you don't look your age, always 20 years younger. And they go, how do you do it? And I said, bathe in the blood of young virgins. Half the time they'd believe me. It's like, are you serious? Do you really believe what I'm saying to you, you weirdo? And it's bad when someone that's wearing all black is calling somebody a weirdo. Oh, hi Harry. You came in again. Aren't you the last moment one again? I should start sending something Hello Kitty to people who are in the last moment that I'm getting out. So yes, I have a ton of Hello Kitty stuff because Daiso, which is a really cool dollar store around here, does Hello Kitty stuff because it's a Korean store. It's really cool. And since I have a Hello Kitty fetish, I was going to sell them, but I decided not to because it seemed to be too much of a problem. So now they're going to wind up being some kind of a raffle thing to people like Hello Kitty or someone who has a child that likes Hello Kitty. So, yay! Oh, so I have to be on for 3 more minutes? Okay, I can do that. Let's see. There's the tree, one of the trees that the parrots sit in. They come here to sleep. They go into that tree and then they go into the trees down there because we have a lot of parrots here. Thank you for joining us. Yes, oh my God. I swear to God, I do have manners. I really do. I don't hide them under the bed when I leave. I have no room. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like button. I would like to hit 1,000 and/or watch hours so I can get a membership or be able to do memberships because YouTube is throwing everybody out again, which means they don't do it with the memberships. I'm supposed to know that, aren't I, sitting? I'm such a bozo. If you have a membership to a channel, they don't kick you out. Which was the funniest thing with Natalie, because I would literally get kicked out every day for about 2 or 3 weeks. Yay! I'm glad you're a huge fan. I know I am too. Maybe one of these days go up to Nob Hill when it's not rabbit season anymore. Or not Nob Hill, Telegraph Hill when it's not rabbit season, so you can see them during the day. But yeah, so it's like, I did notice though that everybody I have membershiped on, and who was it? Somebody today I membershiped on doesn't have a membership fee. So, and at least that way YouTube won't be taking them off. I did find the one person I was looking for was Layla, who used to protest in LA, and she told the people about there's an org down there in East LA that she was outing because they were only doing it to get the kids. So, taking advantage of the people who were, I hope he's a contractor, the guy walking by. So, I want to say Inglewood, Ingleside, Something to, yes, I know. See, that's other things we can do. Go see the parrots, go see we saw the geese and they're not mean anymore. It's so weird. Okay, so the top of the hour is happening? I came out. Okay, 3:01. So, okay, see the moose and squirrel on the top? There are tons of moose and squirrels in my house. That's a funny story. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to be here tomorrow. Even though I didn't see him today. Where the crap did he go today? Inglewood, yes. Inglewood. So if you guys ever want to protest Inglewood, do it in pairs and do it in the middle of the day. That's what Layla said, and she would know. She grew up there. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Ciao, Bellas.